Large arteries of the thorax. Aorta. The aorta may be divided into four parts: the ascending aorta, the arch of the aorta, the descending aorta, the abdominal aorta. The first three parts are in the thorax. Ascending aorta. The ascending aorta arises from the left ventricle and ascends behind the sternum to the level of the sternal angle, where it becomes continuous with the arch of the aorta. At its root, it possesses three bulges, the sinuses of the aorta, with one behind each aortic cusp. Branches. The right coronary artery arises from the anterior aortic sinus. The left coronary artery arises from the left posterior aortic sinus. Arch of the aorta. A continuation of the ascending aorta, the arch of the aorta arches upward, backward, and to the left behind the manubrium sterni and in front of the trachea. At the level of the sternal angle, it becomes continuous with the descending aorta. The arch is related inferiorly to the root of the left lung, the ligamentum arteriosum, the left recurrent laryngeal nerve, and the bifurcation of the pulmonary trunk. Branches. Three branches arise from the convex surface of the aortic arch: the brachiocephalic artery, the left common carotid artery, the left subclavian artery. Descending aorta. The descending thoracic aorta begins as a continuation of the arch of the aorta on the left side of the lower border of the body of the fourth thoracic vertebra, level of sternal angle. It descends through the posterior mediastinum until reaching the anterior surface of the 12th thoracic vertebra. Here it enters the abdomen behind the diaphragm, passing through the aortic opening in the midline and becomes continuous with the abdominal aorta. Branches. The posterior intercostal arteries, which pass to the lower 9 intercostal spaces on each side. The subcostal arteries, which are given off on each side and run along the lower border of the 12th rib to enter the abdominal wall. The pericardial arteries, the esophageal arteries, the bronchial arteries. Pulmonary trunk. The pulmonary trunk conveys the oxygenated blood from the right ventricle to the lungs. It ascends from the right ventricle and it terminates in the concavity of the aortic arch by dividing into the right and left pulmonary arteries. The ligamentum arteriosum is a fibrous band that connects the bifurcation of the pulmonary trunk with the lower surface of the aortic arch. It is the remains of the ductus arteriosus. Branches. The right and left pulmonary arteries enter the root of their respective lungs, where they divide into branches for each lobe.